Hello and good evening. How is Richard tonight?
Richard is fine, and wow, Chainsaw Massacre already. Have I done something wrong?
Yeah, you're wearing that hideous purplish blue hat.
Nothing wrong with my hat. I like
I,
blue.
I needed something when you asked if you'd done something wrong, and that was the only thing that came to mind.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh my goodness. Big twins, will you stop beating the tar out of each other, please?
Yes.
It's not necessary. Alexander, go lay
Let's have a
down on
look.
the bed.
Let's have a
Get
see
over
what
there and lay
jobs
down
there
on the
are.
bed. Move. Go, go,
Do we own a
go.
Do we
Lay
own
down.
a cultivator?
We do. You're pretty
Right.
much standing, staring straight at it.
Right. Unfortunately, one field 25. It's expired.
Um, how the hell did contracts expire?
I don't know. They do.
No, I
There's a
mean with
time limit.
nobody. Somebody had to have been on here.
Okay.
We're on a. Whoa! We were not in December last time we played. Somebody's actually been in the server. Interesting. Slightly concerning, but interesting.
It's not me.
Well, I didn't figure
Maybe
it
it's that.
was.
Maybe it's that guy from last week you were talking to.
Maybe. But I thought we were pretty clear with him that we don't play except on Thursdays.
True, true, true. That is true. Oh yes, I had some. I think I may have upset the missus yesterday.
Oh yeah, did it? Was it all shriveled up when she wanted to make use of it?
No, it's what I said and did.
Yeah, I figured that.
Uh, we were walking home
Okay,
with
with
the
you so
dog,
far. Holy
and there was a woman, who had a who had an electric car, and I said to her, "You having fun with that?" She goes, "Yeah." I goes, "Well, that's what happens when you buy electric." She didn't know how to plug the bugger in. And my wife went, "Are you going to help?" I goes, "No." And she looked at me and she looked stunned that I actually said no. She goes, "Why?" I goes, "I hate electric cars. I don't want nothing to do with them."
Well, you have people chatting to you, sir. Two people.
Yes, FH5 King and also Gaming Only.
Yep.
And hi to everybody out there. I didn't realise people who were on so quickly. Wow. Usually my two main criminals aren't on yet because they're still streaming.
What is very suspicious is what I want to know.
Yeah, what is suspicious? That I'm not on Forza Horizon? Not today. We are just travelling around doing a little bit of FS25, which technically is my... Is it bread and butter? Can you say bread and butter?
Yeah, yeah. Or your main game, your primary play, whatever you want to say.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I've still got a long way to go. Oh, your dog's barking at nothing. Are you sure? You never know. Our dog's the same. Our dog's the same. All you gotta do is fart and all you get is woof 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 woof.
I'm glad my dogs don't do that. Most of the time they do what they're doing right now on the camera. Sleeping.
I mean, we've got a cage on our front door for the post.
That's because you're watching his stream, but not mine. We dual stream.
Hey, Jane.
If you want to watch mine as well, the channel is Heavy Metal Gaming 33.
And welcome, Jamie. And
Hey, Jamie.
Heavy Metal Gaming has got something to say that apparently we had a visitor on here.
Week's been good so far, but somebody's been on here since the last time that Richard and I were on without letting us know. They couldn't join the farm, so they couldn't actually do anything, but they stayed on long enough to go through the night, which is a little weird. I have no idea who it was. Richard was concerned it might be you, Jamie. I told him it couldn't be. Alright, so past the shop, make a left.
Can't I have one of my cheater mods on it?
You can't because it's crossplay.
How much is my tractor?
Too much. Although I just took a couple of very good paying contracts, 10 grand and 7 grand.
Yeah, the contract I've got is worth 3.
Wait a second, what, FH5?
He plays Forza Horizon and he's got a Xbox.
Yeah, but he's saying, wait a second. I'm asking what he's talking about. Yeah, I didn't think it was you, Jamie. Unfortunately, I did have to repair the server recently. Jamie. Yesterday, in fact. So, yeah, I don't... It'll still be there, though. At least their user ID will still be in the game files because they stayed on long enough for an autosave to happen. And it tracks all the users it knows. Nothing bad happened, they just passed a bunch of time. So we got it. We ended up being in the next morning.
Well,
and I just drove right past, reading chat, I drove right past my corner.
Well, King, I hope you do find your dog. There's nothing like a missing dog, especially if it's pedigree.
Yeah, the only negative thing that happened, Jamie, is that it timed out some of our contracts. Oh, well. I think it was only one, right, Richard?
Yeah, it was only one. Just the one.
So, mild annoyance, but whatever. The downside to running an open server, shit happens. And I will echo what Richard said there, King. I hope you find your other dog.
We have we've got a collie lurcher and she just barks at anything and everything. Because she learnt it from another dog.
I'm so glad that my dogs are pretty well behaved. Although, ooh, when the neighbors who have a back porch that comes right up against our fence where we let the dogs out, when they had a family of possums living underneath that fence, my dogs did not behave well.
Well, Kingy has got a vacuum clogger. He's got a husky. You need an industrial vacuum cleaner to pick up the fur off that they leave behind. Although they are getting more and more common in England, you know.
Nice, Jamie. Rotties are one of my favorite breeds. I have 3 pit bulls and 2 Yorkies.
I got a Chihuahua.
And a duck.
Yeah, the duck. Yeah, you don't get nowhere near the duck. It's vicious. Got a rabbit as well.
I've had so many different breeds of dogs over the years. Jack Russell Terriers, Rottweilers.
Okay, so Kingy's had 2 German Shepherds, yes. But apparently they've either passed away or something. Ah.
One breed that I've never owned, but I would like to. Wow, if I could, let me get the tractor straight first. If I could drive. Is a German short-haired pointer. GSPs are beautiful dogs.
Are you ploughing? Are you?
I'm plowing.
Asked. Oh no, they didn't, did they? That's sad news that they actually ran away.
I've never had a dog run away and stay gone. I've had them run away temporarily, going visiting neighbors and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, our collie used to do that. He used to dart out and you go round trying to find it again.
Sir Moose, before we put up the fence, used to like to run across the alley and visit the college boys that live over there.
Oh, okay, so they were military. Yeah, exactly. I can understand that. I don't know why they ran away if they were military dogs.
Well, there you go. You got all 3 of my pitties kind of on camera. You got 2 of them on camera pretty good, but Sir Moose is hanging out with just his like chest and feet in the shot. He's a pain in the butt sometimes like that.
And where's Bear? And
oh, they're downstairs with their mama sleeping on the couch because she's got to work tonight.
Okay.
But speaking of Bear, yesterday Bear had his little peas in his jingleberries removed.
Oh boy. Everyone's getting their berries removed.
And they were tiny. They were literally pea-sized. Because, I mean, one, he's a Yorkie, so he's a small dog to start with. And he's also August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 7 months. 7 months old.
Yeah. We've got to be above 6 months before you can give them the old snipperoonie.
Right, Jamie? I don't blame you. But he's a freaking nut job, pun intended, because he's recovering from this and being hyper wild and still humping everything in sight. So it's like it didn't really affect him at all, other than some pain. And it's like, you
Diesel.
Jackass dog. No, Diesel's not a big humper. He only does it occasionally.
Or Reese.
She's a humper, but it's for dominance. With Bear, it's because he's just he's a crackerjack. He's a lunatic. I love him anyway, though. Little shithead. Alrighty, so I'm gonna
I'm
slide.
at 51% on this field.
I'm gonna slide this over here to the camera. Some nice golden nectar of the gods there. It is 15-year-old Scotch.
No, it's actually warm golden showers.
You're nasty. haven't actually drank any scotch for 2 weeks now, till tonight.
You must be taking if you've been playing Forza for 9 hours. God. I've been on the motorsport most of the day myself. Sorry, did I interrupt?
Nope. Nope.
Yeah.
Not at all. I was done talking about the nectar of the gods. I try to be respectful since you're on the wagon and not talk about it too much.
That's alright. You can talk about it. It doesn't bother me. I can sit in a pub. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, but it's still a respect thing. For me.
Okay, fair enough.
You know, it's just how I am. When I know somebody's on the wagon, I don't try to make a big deal out of it when I'm drinking.
30 years.
Which, congratulations for that, by the way.
I think it's been 30 years at this point, probably. You're energetic. Well, what I don't understand. What you mean, King? You're energetic, or am I reading that right?
You said that you would be exhausted or something like that if you were on Forza for 9 hours.
Yeah. I can't play too long because I suffer with photosensitivity, so it does my eyes. I'd have to rest. Because I'm getting old. I mean, this game I can play for hours on end.
Because it's
nice
not the
slow.
high speeds.
Yeah. Plus, when I play Forza, I'm virtually almost looking at the actual road. I'm not looking behind the car, or I'm actually in the car.
Yeah.
Although I tried my steering wheel on the motorsport, and I could keep that car in a straight line. I was better on a control. I was better on a controller because that's what it's made for, really.
There we go. All 3 kids laying down now.
And then up, then you'll get the other 2 in a minute.
Nope. The living room door is closed.
Oh, okay.
She's got to work tonight, so she doesn't want to hear me.
Ooh.
I hate her working nights. I really do.
Well, pays the bills.
It's not anything to do with bills. I make enough money.
Yeah, but it's all down to her self-esteem. She wants to feel important. She wants to feel like she's contributing.
I would rather she contributed by staying home and taking care of the animals while I work and doing the dishes and sweeping the floor. And that's not being sexist. That's just, if I'm making enough money, but I work almost all the time and don't have time to keep clean house, it would be nice if she had more time to do it. If that makes sense. Whoops, wrong button.
That's all right, King. If Forza is your game or your bag, then yeah, go for it. I just play it for shits and giggles. That's all I do. I don't care if I win or lose. I'm not one that, like, I don't suffer with what's that rage that people suffer with?
I don't know, because I don't know what you're trying to say.
Gamers, they throw their joysticks at
you don't rage quit?
That's the word. That's the word. No, I don't. I don't rage quit because to me it's just fun.
That's why I like playing this game. This is pretty much the only game that I will play multiplayer online because it doesn't have a toxic community.
No.
There are a few toxic members, but they very quickly get shown the door.
Wow, that's a lot of credits. Maybe you can get me the car. I want the I want the things with a K. I want the fastest car in the game, and that's 2.8 million credits.
You're a lunatic, sir. Are you having fun with your
No.
cultivating?
I'm almost done.
I see that. This plow is too small now.
But there aren't any decent players out there. Oh, not unless you want to download the other one.
Well, our
Just
favorite
kidding, King.
Our
I'm
favorite
just
John
kidding.
Deere plow, the real big one, is available, just not on Mod Hub, so it's not crossplay yet.
No, I meant the other one that's there. The one that looks like ours, but it's bigger.
Oh, the giant one that folds?
Yeah.
No thanks. This tractor won't pull it. When we
Right,
get
if you
when
do
we get
the-
bigger tractors, then we can talk about getting that.
Not if you do the cheat.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to cheat. We just need to make enough money that we can start getting bigger tractors.
Oh, well, the money's gone down a bit.
I don't know why. You're not using a helper, are you? No, you're driving it. Why the heck would
Yeah,
the
I'm
money go
driving
down? Production's running. That's the only thing I can think of. But that shouldn't even be noticeable. It should be such a small amount.
And I've got the message, I cannot access the land.
Uh-huh.
Right, let's just...
I need to remember tonight or tomorrow to upload some more episodes of my vintage series. I have 2 more edited already, but I'm caught up on what was already uploaded, so I need to make sure I get those up tonight, since I'm going to be gone all weekend. Or tonight or
Where you
tomorrow
going?
night.
Where are you going? And why
I'm
weren't
going
I
anywhere.
invited?
I'm going to play with model trains at a
Oh, yes.
museum to entertain children.
And also next week, easy, next Thursday you're not available?
That is correct, because I have my Model Railroad Club meeting.
Yeah.
Good memory. Woo, a little bit of lag.
As I say, I've only started out on the old Forza myself, so I do like dirt tracks, and I've been looking online, seeing what vehicles are good for dirt, and there is a Bronco.
You're a Bronco. I'm being judged. Sir Moose is staring at me and judging me. I must not
It's
be paying
finished
enough
raining,
attention
model.
to him.
Have you noticed with the update now, there's actually water on the road?
Yeah, and it hasn't finished raining for me.
No, it has, because I can't see it, but if I look at the puddles, you can still see spots in the puddles.
Oh, I can still see it coming down. It's just a very light rain.
Well, my windscreen wipers aren't moving.
And there it quit. And I know because the sound went away.
I did hear something.
When it's raining, there's like a shh sound in the background.
No, I don't want that one. That's yours. I want to go further up.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
that's
cultivating again?
Yeah, 11 grand.
Ooh. I didn't see that
I
one
know.
when I was looking at contracts. It must have popped up since we started.
Yeah, no, it's 11 grand, baby.
But we are going to have to, like, get jiggy with it so that we can harvest our field, too.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
after I plow this field, I'm probably just gonna put the second field on a worker and
Like I
go
say,
jump in the harvester.
okay. Like I say, I'd already picked it before it stopped raining.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm
what
not
are we going to do
complaining.
with our product?
What's that?
What are we going to do with the product?
Sell it. And if the price isn't good right now, we're gonna put it in the railroad silo. Since we don't own a silo.
Okay. So, King, the floors are rising. What do you do? Do you like drifting, or are you dirt or asphalt or anything else?
Phew, dogs. Blech.
Are they breaking wind?
Yep. It's probably Miss Reese from the smell because she got into the puppy food again. And that gives her some horrendous gas.
I bet it does. I bet it does.
She's a stinky girl in a stinky world.
So, yeah. Kingy's an asphalt driver.
In games like that, I'm an anything driver. I don't care. Great demand at Wagon Builder. For what? We have lumber. If that's for lumber, we need to sell it. Oh, come on. Planks. Is it planks? Planks long?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Neither one of those.
I like dirt racing and raid. They're my favourite ones. And to you, HMG, I have not yet jumped onto that roof.
Of course you haven't.
Still looking for a way to do it.
Well, I'm not finding whatever is supposedly a great demand.
Okay. Nothing flashing?
No.
Hmm.
I mean, it only takes a few things.
Okay. So I didn't see anything come up saying oh, he's not a rammer. Please tell me he's not a rammer. Oh, I hate those people. I'm your controller type person. And also, I'm trying to be a drifter.
Yeah, alright, I don't know what the heck was great demand.
Fair enough.
The only thing that was really high was rope, but it was going down and it wasn't even the highest price, so that doesn't make any sense.
Fair enough.
What was it, great demand for 3 seconds?
Yeah.
Maybe.
So King is just telling me that his friend has gone. He's gone somewhere and he's a rammer.
You do know that I can see your chat, right? I have both of our chats pulled up.
Okay. I'll take it Jamie's on your chat.
No.
Okay.
Jamie hasn't said anything for a while.
No, apart from crossing his legs. I know that Chris and George will be on in a bit because they'll be finishing off in a minute.
Yeah. There'll be something.
I've been playing them up. I have.
Did you actually stream with them last night like you talked about doing?
No, I don't stream. I just race.
Oh, okay.
I don't stream it. I just race.
Well, you should stream
Yeah.
it. I would watch. I was looking for you.
No, although it was painful, the last race, we were in Unimogs.
Oof.
And I'd overgeared it.
I just had an idea
What?
for our upcoming dual survival. I should add the Mercedes-Benz MB track because it's such a weird piece of equipment.
You got the what?
The MB track.
Okay.
I'm guessing you've probably never used it. To be fair, I've also never used it. I'll have to evaluate the mods that are available for it because none of them are on Mod Hub yet, so I'll have to see if they're any good, and if they're garbage, I won't use them, but maybe, maybe not. We'll see.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so you're doing a bit of convoying, are you? Doing a bit of King's doing some convoying on Forza Horizon.
Gotcha.
Where you can go around and show off your cars and all that. But he's telling me, well, he's saying his friend's ramming him.
Doesn't sound like much of a friend. I mean, unless he likes being rammed. I don't judge, but that's your business.
No. Yeah, whatever. That's not my bag, baby.
No, it's not.
No.
I just realized I don't think this is the biggest size that this plow goes, and I think we might have the horsepower to go to the bigger size.
9. I think the largest one's 9.
And I'm pretty sure this is only the 6. It tells you when you connect to it, right? Yeah, this is only the 6. So we could upgrade this to the 9. I think we have enough horsepower for that.
Just check. Because these are on, is it 301 or something these are on?
No, no. These are like 180 or something like that.
Ah, 180.
Or something. You'll have to check.
That's one way of doing it, King. Just whack on the brakes. Hook by Dylan saying, me and my inflatable penis, and yes, it is my bag, baby.
What? I think you've been watching too much Austin Powers.
I bet he was. I bet he was mad. Oh, did I say I've been winding Chris and George up?
So you really are a wind-up merchant.
No, I've been winding them up because I got another channel on. So I jump on that and go, where's Georgie, baby? He thinks I'm a stalker. Ah. Like I says, for me, I do
King,
like
you're
to
a
be on the
teenager,
road.
aren't you? You and your friend. You're teenagers, aren't you?
I don't know if he's in England. It's midnight.
No? Early 20s? Early 20s, yeah. It makes sense.
Yeah. I remember when I had my first console. It was called Pong.
It was an Atari.
No, this didn't come out before Atari.
No, I'm saying mine was an Atari.
Yeah,
2600. I didn't even get the nice 5200. I only got the 2600.
Classic days.
I still own 2 of those.
I got one floating around somewhere. An old Atari with its fake wood.
Faux. We use faux. Which is just, of course, French for fake, but, you know.
Your first one was a 360. Well, that's not too long ago. The question is, who bought it for you?
We're a couple of old geezers.
My first PC was a VIC-20. Commodore VIC-20.
Vic and Commodore are not the same. It's either a VIC-20 or it's a Commodore. It can't be both.
It is Commodore VIC-20.
No. Don't believe you.
And then we went to the Commodore 64.
And then the Commodore 128, which I had one of those for a while.
No, we skipped that one. Same as the Commodore C16.
So,
and then yeah,
even though I did own an Atari, it was not actually my first console. My first console was a Super Nintendo. And I had to pay half of it myself, and my dad and stepmom paid the other half. And I bought it used, and I got, I think, 6 games with it.
Probably one of them was Street Fighter.
No. I wasn't into fighting games. I was into role-playing games. Which is why I picked the one that I picked, because it had Final Fantasy II US, which is Final Fantasy IV for the rest of the world.
The only Final Fantasy I like is number 7.
Oh, 7 was amazing. I still play it sometimes.
I mean, I've got the original version.
Mm-hmm.
On disc.
Nice.
For the PlayStation 1.
Very nice. I still have that also.
So, King, are you a fan of Project Cars 3 as well? Because that's similar to the motorsport and the Forza stuff, same as the Crew Motorfest. I'm sorry, we're off topic, I know.
I may have just found the smallest field on the map, number 53.
Buy it quick before you spend all the money.
It's too small. I mean, it is so small, I think 3 swipes of this plow would be done. It's smaller than the fields that we made.
That's a small field then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say I got Project Cars 2, which I did like. But when Project Cars 3 came out, I just thought, no.
There we go.
Forza 6 is not out yet. Because they've extended the life of Forza 5 because it's now coming to PlayStation. I'm not doing too bad. This seems to be working quite well, actually. And how are you getting on with the field? I thought you wanted to.
I'm done. Ugh.
Really? Already?
I'm not tired. I just yawned. I don't know why.
He thinks Forza 2 is Forza 6. Okay. No, there's no Forza 6 out yet. I think it's still in the pipeline because I think Xbox want to keep it separate from Forza 5, which they've given to the PlayStation. But I could be wrong. I suggest you Google it.
Do. Our 17-mile-an-hour combine is so great, isn't it?
Are you selling it or chucking it?
What?
I thought you might be. Yeah, PC's pretty good, but you're going to need a decent graphics card to run it. And make sure it's future-proof. I mean, for me, I'm running AMD. Mine's all AMD. Graphics card and also the processor is AMD because I went down the cheaper route.
Mm-hmm. My CPU is AMD, but my GPU is NVIDIA, like any good gamer.
Yes, I know. But like I say, I wanted the 4 one, but in order to do that, I'd have to extend the box because my box is too small.
Oh.
And also, the NVIDIA ones with their 12-pin plugs aren't that popular because they go bang.
No, they don't. They only go bang if you overheat them like a moron. Mine is running beautifully, and I'm very happy with it.
The GPU has a 12-pin socket, and this 12-pin socket is a bit faulty, and catches fire.
Oh! Houston, we have a problem.
What's that?
We still have contract sunflowers.
Hey?
There are sunflowers in the harvester.
Oh.
From the contract.
Okay.
I'm going to put them in the trailer, but there's no tractor available to go take the trailer to the sale point, other than the little, wherever the little Massey is at. And I don't know if that can haul that trailer.
And the telehandler?
That could probably do it, maybe. Do we own a telehandler? We do, don't we?
We do. We own a telehandler.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna start harvesting the field.
Okay. And what are you going to do with the sunflower oil? The sunflower seeds?
I put them in our trailer.
Okay. Because I'm about
So
to say we don't own a budgie.
I can harvest until I'm full.
I've had no donuts tonight.
George not having his donuts?
I had them yesterday, you know. And also, I just did my first shop online today. For groceries.
Really?
What do you mean by that, King? Can you read that better than I can? All the YouTubers mod their Forza Horizon 5 now for no reason.
I wouldn't say no reason. I would say it's for fun.
I don't understand the question.
I don't think there was a question. I think there's just a commentary. I don't think he likes modded games.
Oh. Oops. Well, I'm not actually a modder. I'm more of a tweaker.
Well, and not for that game anyway.
No, only for this one, because I can get into the XML file. And if I'm playing Forza, I don't cheat. YouTubers mod Forza for stupid reason. Okay. No, I won't. I will play it as it is, as it goes. I don't get any... I won't do any mods for it, because, like I say, I just like the fun of it. I just like to go around, have a blast, have loads of laughs, crash my car, and just... because for me it's more stress relief, which is, yeah. But this, I find this a nice slow pace, and I find this relieves my stress as well.
Yes.
Because unfortunately I don't have any money to pay the big busting person to clean up butter off my hose at the moment. She usually gets rid of my stress. And her name's Pinky.
You're such a weirdo.
Well, I just hope it doesn't get caught, or if I'm hoping they're legal, because usually if the devs get wind of it, you can get kicked. And that's all I'm going to say on that subject. I have no idea what my frame rate's like on this. Next month, I'm going to Germany.
Sounds like fun. Alright, everybody. I am stepping away for a moment. That is not what I meant to hit. That is. I'll be right back.
No, nor do I, King. I don't know what he's doing either. But like I say, if he gets caught, he gets caught. It's not your problem. It's not anyone's other than his own. And if he loses his account and all his hard-earned stuff, then that's up to him. Just let them carry on. That's all you gotta do, just let them carry on.
I don't want to let them carry on. You didn't think I was listening, did you?
Did someone have to go party?
I did a Buckman. Do you know what a Buckman is?
No, sorry.
Then you need to watch the movie Down Periscope.
Was there one called Downspace? I thought there was one called Up Periscope.
Down Periscope with Kelsey Grammer and Lauren Holly and a few others.
Okay. I remember watching Operation Petticoat. That was a funny one. Trying to make a Coke out of nothing using whiskey and all that. Wow, you got 12. Very nice. Just hope they're not all the same because I try and sell them. Carry on. You were saying Monchuri, my good mucker?
Oh, I was just going to say, it sounds like King needs a girlfriend and to spend less time on Forza.
Well, it used to be like me with World of Warcraft. I'd play that for 12 hours at a time.
I had my time in my youth as well where I would play for long periods of time.
I know. I mean, there's a game, don't know if you... There's a game called Talisman, and it's a board game. It's made by a company called the Games Workshop.
Yeah, I'm familiar. They're the ones that make Warhammer.
And also White Dwarf, the magazine. And me and my mate, in my heyday, we'll just sit and play this game all night and drink booze. That was it.
I mean, I used to game all night, sleep for 2 hours, then get up and go to work in the morning. But I was also 19 and could do that. My body wouldn't let me do that now. And I didn't have a girlfriend at the time.
Yeah, I mean, I used to do that. I mean, me and my mate would drink heavily until the next day and still go to work without no sleep and still be absolutely sloshed during the day. There you go, he's giving you the answer.
Yeah, I saw.
Is she a gamer girl? Because then both of you can play Forza if she's a gamer girl.
What's the song by Queen? Not much of a girlfriend, but she's the one I've got.
No, it's not Queen.
Who is that then?
I think it's Yes or John and Vangelis, one of the two. Why don't you show her? Just show it. just show it. Just give her what you call it. Just tell her these are the buttons and let her get on with it. You never know. She could find something that she likes.
Supertramp. Breakfast in America.
Yeah.
I had to stop and look it up.
That's okay. That's an old.
Yeah, it's an old song. I don't know why I thought that was Queen, but
no,
yeah.
It's not Queen.
Ah, no, bad combine.
Today's generation, kidder. The phone. Yep. She's always on her phone. I know that. Freaking, it feels like the phone's super glued to her hand.
Okay, that's even more of a reason to sing the song lyrics I was just singing. Not much of a girlfriend, but she's the one I've got.
She's the only one I've got.
Yeah. Shut up. I'm so glad Lady Metal's not like that.
That's what you see nowadays. People walking along, and I mean, I've had one or two actually bump into me. I've just stood there. They've been on their phones and they've just gone bang straight into me, and I've just looked at them, and like I say, I watched their eye line go up and up and up and up and up. And they go, oh, sorry.
Yeah, you are.
And I go, yep. Another one chalked up.
And another one's gone, and another one's gone. Another one bites the dust. That's Queen.
That's Queen. That's Queen.
That is my favorite Queen song, so that one I know.
No, I like Fat Bottom Girl.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Or I want to ride my bicycle.
Do you know the story between those two songs? Because they were written at the same time.
But on different albums.
No. I don't care about albums. I'm asking, do you know the story of why he wrote them?
I can't remember.
He was sitting in a second-story bathroom in the bathtub in France when a bicycle race went past his bathroom window, and it was all fat girls. So he wrote those two songs. That's why the two songs reference each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, fat bottom girls will be riding today. Yeah.
So forget all your duties. Oh yeah.
If you say so, King.
Yeah,
if you say so.
I'm not going to answer that one because I think that's a bit of a personal one, that one.
In your place, they would both be in the ground and nobody would ever find them. I've been cheated on and it was very traumatic and I will never tolerate it again.
No, don't go there either. Do not go that way either. That's...
Oh, I am very much that way.
No, I mean, what he's putting in.
I mean, sure.
I am heading back to how...
Well, good timing, because I just filled up. And
what did you fill up on? More whiskey?
Ha 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 ha. And I have so little left to do, and the trailer, I can't empty into it because it has that other crop. Damn.
I am surprised you didn't just drop it on the floor.
Well, we got to figure out where to sell sunflowers at. I'm going to hook up to it with the little Massey for the moment and run and sell it.
Okay. Yeah, because this thing's only got a 25 mile an hour. speed limit.
Well, a little Massey's only 26, so. Alrighty, where to sell sunflower?
It's not like my muddy ones that do about 70 miles an hour.
And we are at the worst time of year to sell sunflowers.
Well, it's free. It's free money.
It is. And I'm gonna take it to the Grain River silo. Because it was the closest place.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
But it was also the best price.
Of course. Right, where are we going?
What do we have on our bale trailer? When you get back to the yard, would you mind looking, please?
We have bales.
I believe we have hay bales, right?
Don't know. I'm almost there. Sure, that drive threw me off. Yes, they look like hay.
Okay.
Yes, it is hay.
We should dump those on the ground somewhere. If we buy a grass field. I was thinking we might buy field 12, which is a grass field, if we can afford it.
We've only got 60 grand.
I know. It's about to go up.
Do you still want me to dump these bales?
Well, not yet. I was saying if we... Ooh. Yes, please.
King's dog's barking at Summit again.
Are we really over an hour in already?
Yep.
Damn. Whoops. Wrong turn, wrong turn.
That was quick.
Well, it was quick.
He says he's gone to check on the dog and he's come back.
He was gone for
be
2
like-
minutes if you look at his timestamps.
Oh, I can't see his timestamps.
Ah,
because
gotcha.
I'm,
Yeah, he was gone for a while before you noticed the message.
yeah. Did you want my tractor?
I eventually. I'm not
Does that
back
mean?
yet.
Okay.
I mean, you're gonna probably need to unload me and then go and dump.
No, I don't need the toilets. I'm okay.
Well, that's good.
No, but I mean, but do you need my tractor?
Yes.
Where?
In the field. We also have 2 harvesting contracts after doing our own.
Oh,
so
we're in this one, are we?
yeah. But I'm driving the plowing tractor over to the next field for it to plow, so If you want to jump in the little Massey and drive it back to the farm, that's fine. Looking at that tornado damage just blows me away. I love FS25. I really do.
Yeah, it is good. Well, if you remember on the last episode, we were there at the tornado.
I do. I remember driving into it or running into it, whatever I did. This way, sunshine.
I was getting my... You have to ram me. I was just getting my bearings.
Yeah, but I thought it would be funny, since ramming you sent you the correct direction.
Hmm.
Well, it's your puppy now.
Yeah. Remember, a dog's not for Christmas. There's always a bit left over for Boxing Day.
Oh, that's bad. That is bad. You, sir, need to come straight under my spout and take my load.
I will take that load.
And then drop the trailer and hook up to it with your better tractor.
Yeah. As I say, King, if you're in England, usually animals are usually microchipped after a certain age.
Yeah, that's not very common here yet.
Oh, it's the law over here.
Moose Caboose is chipped because he's such a beautiful, good dog that we were afraid somebody would steal him.
Oh God, yeah.
Back up just a little bit so I can get the rest of this. Ah, shit. Stay right there. Perfect.
You forgot to turn it on.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said, oh shit. Perfect. Roll back just a little. Perfect.
But so we're not doing any straw then.
I forgot to turn it on.
And you missed a bit over by the lamppost.
The guidance, the steering guidance, the steering assist missed a bit.
Oh, okay. Pingy's over by you. He's in the States.
Yeah, what part of the States? Because my state alone is almost as big as the entire UK. Ew, California. Gross. Anti-gun, on board with masks. Ugh, no thank you, California.
I like the hotel in California.
Good reference. Eagles, one of my favorite bands of all time.
I used to be a Raiders fan, if that helps. Back in the 80s, late 70s, early 80s, I used to watch the Raiders.
Ew.
Is that it?
That's if it finished unloading, that's it.
Yeah. Where do you want it?
I don't know. I'm fixing the edge of the field right now.
Okay. Are we selling it or keeping it?
Again, I do not know, sir. Oops, wrong menu.
Okay. I shall wait.
It's wheat, right? It is wheat, correct?
It is wheat. Yeah.
Ooh, hot diggity. You need to take it to the farmer's market straight away. No, even better, take it to the grain mill. 738.
Great bill, great bill. Grey mill. Yep, you said the grey mill?
Yep.
So what's the quickest way to get to the grey mill? Okay. Is it because of the earthquakes?
Or because
Or is
it's
it
a
because-
dump of a city.
Well, it's plastic. Plastic people in their electric cars. In their electric cars.
Yes. That.
Like I says, I just chuckled and walked away from a woman trying to put her trying to stick this charger into a charging socket. I thought you should have been shown this at the showroom when you bought it.
But you never should have bought it to start with.
Yeah.
South Africa, wow.
Well, that's now are we talking 80s with the apartheid or now? But yeah, South Africa, yeah, it's a big place. I mean, yeah. As the song goes, I've never met a nice South African, and that's not bloody surprising, Mum. Sorry, you need to understand the song.
I don't, and that's okay.
It's from a comedy sketch called Spitting Image we used to have back in the days.
Gotcha.
And don't forget, and that's when South Africa was still run by the apartheid. Is that correct?
I don't know.
It still had white supremacy.
Yeah. The Boers.
Yeah. And balls to you.
Boers. It's a people in Africa, South Africa.
Just
White
over 6
people.
grand. Just over 6 grand.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Turn around, sir. We're going to harvest.
Okay. Okie dokie. So say, I always saw South Africa as the best place. Oh, okay. For you to retire. Wow. Okay. Where would I, if I had a chance to retire, I'd like to retire in the States actually, I think. Somewhere down south.
No, you're not allowed to go down south. If you're gonna move here, you're gonna live close enough to me that you can come and help at harvest time.
Well, I thought we were going to live, we definitely don't want to move to the tornado belt.
I am not in the tornado belt. We get the only very rare occasional tornado.
I know. But if you go down south, they've got this open big country and some nice...
That's the southwest, Oklahoma and whatnot.
I was thinking more of Georgia.
I meant for the
Alabama.
tornado belt.
Yeah.
You can pass me if you want. It's the next right-hand turn, which we're coming up on. Or you can just keep pushing me.
Okay. Okay. She's got friends from South Africa. That's nice. Are we doing a cornfield?
I think it's sunflowers, just like the one that we just passed.
Is that sunflowers? It's hard to tell with all the weeds. Right, folks, I'm going to have a cup of tea while he's doing all the work.
Ha 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 ha, you would.
Tea and scones. Yes, of course he would. I'm not too sure what type of language it would be.
No E on the end of that. On Afrikaans, there's no E. And I can't remember if there's 2 A's or if there's only one. But otherwise, it's spelled correctly.
Well, there's a lot of sunflowers. I mean, 77's got sunflowers in as well.
I mean, yeah, I'm wishing that we had the contracts for these other fields if they're ready, which it looks like they are. 77 would be some big old money, wouldn't it? It's a huge field.
It's not on here.
I know it's not. What the heck? Did I really hit the pole? I really hit the pole.
That's normal for you. You're always hitting stuff. Yeah. This farm is owned by David.
David?
Yeah, David. Number 727 is owned by David.
Ziva David?
And this is Katie. So we're doing stuff for Katie.
I'm guessing you didn't get the Ziva David joke, but
a job for a job with Katie on that one. And more Katie stuff. That's good. That's good. Yeah, it is a strange dialect. I know.
Parlez-vous français?
It's no. Oi, you froggy. English.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
No. Again. Oi. We won the war. Come over here.
Habla Español?
Hey, what?
Habla Español.
Si, senor.
I don't believe you.
Mucho gracias.
Okay, so you know some words. Kind of like I know some words in German, French, Japanese, Dutch, Swiss.
I know
Russian,
Spanish. I watched too many movies, westerns.
I am at 31% already.
Are you actually going to drag the header?
Yeah, why not?
No.
Then I don't have to go back and pick it up again later.
Fair enough.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna sit here and pick a crusty one.
Ew, gross.
I've got a cold.
I have allergies and I still don't pick the crusty ones.
I'll go pick the crusty ones. I've already made my nose bleed last week when I blew too hard. But you will. Practice makes perfect, like everything else. The more you learn, the more you hear it, the more you learn it, the more you do it.
Sumimasen?
Yeah. That's why I'm a master wanker.
You
I've done
would
it
go
so
there,
long.
wouldn't you? You would go there.
You were thinking it, and I thought, you stop tipping me over.
I was laughing too hard. I forgot to take it off cruise control.
I don't know. I can't get the staff these days.
And you never will.
I bet. But then again, even if he's in South Africa and all that, there's always the internet, and I take it you can always FaceTime him whenever you like. I hate weeds.
I know you do. I'm gonna make you learn to love weeds.
I can weed within but I'm going to have to use an atomic bomb.
You're funny.
That's
Weeding
how I do
contracts, at least the spraying variety of weeding contract, paid pretty decently.
I mean, I tried it on number 19.
Okay,
You
but
could-
the
you
contracts on 19 for it were garbage. You gotta
Yeah.
treat each of the versions of the game differently.
Yeah, but what I'll say to you is, on 19, you had it at the beginning, so that was mechanical, and then anything after that was sprayer.
Uh-huh. And we have that still. Mechanical has no cost because once you own and have paid for the weeder, it has no additional cost. Spraying, you have to pay for the herbicide. I have no desire to learn it, thank you. Now, if you want to teach me Scots Gaelic, that's a different story. French,
Like I say-
I'd be on board. Japanese, hell yes. Russian, indubitably.
Like I say, I can barely speak English.
Deutsch, yeah, I would learn German. I already have a bit.
Douche on an arschloch.
Kiss my ass. Well, this is going to work out pretty damn good. About the time I get around to that long edge in front of you, I'm going to need unloaded, and so you can just follow right along with me.
Okay.
Really? That's it? What word? I think you mean Konichiwa, which is 2 words. And its partner, Kombanwa. What the?
Are you fine?
No, the header decided to jump off the trailer. It is a greeting. It does not directly translate to hello. There's Konnichiwa and Konbanwa, which are both greetings. There's Sumimasen, which roughly translates to excuse me. There's Sensei, which means teacher. What else do I know? Bushido, which is their code of honor.
Arigato.
Arigato, which is a thank you. Domo arigato, or just Domo for short, which is thank you very much. All right, sir.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. 84% in climbing. Can you catch up before I reach the end? It's a pretty wimpy tractor.
Are you using the drive assist?
I am. We could always shift over to Italian, where you have ciao, which means both hello and goodbye.
Monte Bene.
Ciao, bello.
Pizza.
You're funny.
Spaghetti bolognese. Mafia. There you go.
Ooh, there you go. The Italian mob.
Okie dokie. You seem to do quite well.
Oh. Oops.
Where are you going?
Well, I didn't realize this was me starting on the ups and downs. I thought I had another headland to go.
Oh no, yes, I can see that. Does she love me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Does she want to spank me?
Yeah, yeah.
I was waiting for that.
That was too easy.
Give me a like. Yeah, FS King, if you wouldn't mind doing, just give us a thumbs up if you're enjoying the content. That's all I ask. If you're still out there.
And on another note, the older you get, if you want to do so, you will pick up more and more bits of many other languages just through interacting with people. That's how I know everything that I know pretty much about other languages, because my only formal language training for something other than English was 9 weeks of German in high school, of which I remember so little as to be disgusting.
All I know is you got dirty and bloody gas for one word, duh. Der Hund, die Stuhl, der Scheiße.
Das ist gut, das ist gut.
Das ist nicht gut, das ist ein bisschen schlecht.
Das ist sehr gut.
That's about it really. It's Fenster, Stuhl, Auto, Hauser, Krankenhaus. No bits.
Ich bin HMG. Wie heißt du?
Bisschen müde.
No.
That stumped you.
Nein! Das ist nicht gut.
You're right, it isn't, but I'm a little tired. That's the word, bisschen müde.
I didn't know that one. Audi.
Audi, yes, yes. Mercedes. BMW. Volkswagen.
Volkswagen. Yeah. Ja, sehr gut.
Yeah, remember, Adolf Hitler invented the Volkswagen people.
No, he did not. There was the Kubelwagen, which was a basically squared off Beetle that was a military vehicle.
And the word Volkswagen in German means people's car.
Blech, Porsche. All Porsche is a souped up VW that they charge 5 times as much for. No thanks.
Actually, Porsche are the most laziest designers going because they haven't changed their car in ages.
Well, if you think I'm kidding, you take an engine out of a Porsche, it's a VW engine. It is a higher horsepower VW engine. That's all it is.
Yeah. It's a flat 6.
No, it is not a 6 unless you get one of the upsized models. I'm talking about the standard Porsche engine. It is a higher horsepower VW 4-cylinder. Opposed piston at that. What are you doing? I don't need you yet.
I want it. Give it to me. Give me that seed.
If you say so.
Oh.
When in doubt, put your pipe out and stick it in.
Look, you're almost full.
I was not. I was at 48%. Goofball. Hey, Gen X. Sorry, I'm a little slow on catching up with the chat.
That's all right. Don't worry.
Thank you for the like.
Yeah, I thought you might.
Oh, and there's Chris in your chat.
He's finished already. Thanks, Chris. Now he's off to play Gran Turismo. He's got the weeklies to do. So where's this guy go?
Thanks, Chris. And Jorge. When you get in here.
The player one's finished.
Is there another high-paying contract that he could go do?
River Silo. Looking for where the River Silo is.
For the sunflower contract?
Yeah. It's usually flashing.
So Gen X Gaming.
Yeah.
I'm talking to the guy in my chat. What brought you to my channel? My compatriot here, Richard, is also streaming. Thanks, George. Guten Tag to everyone out there, by the way, which means good day in German. We are playing silly buggers with languages today for some reason. Oh, that's right, because FH King in Richard's chat got us on it.
Wow. Jesus. Okay.
What's up?
It's going to be a long haul.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this one first instead of the one that was close to the farm, in case we ran out of time.
Oh, that's definitely a long haul. I'm not going to get there.
Are you full?
No.
Well, why don't you get full first if you've got to make such a long trip?
That's what I'm waiting for.
Then why are you driving away?
I'm moving out of your way because you can't drive.
Thank you. What's that mean, Chris?
Como sta, Po? If you're wondering, King, Chris Humpton is the guy I usually go with for Gran Turismo 7 every second Wednesday, and he is in the Philippines.
And he is a good friend to both of our channels.
He is very much that.
And I don't reciprocate near as much as I would like to, because I work too damn much.
Oh, that's what it means. Okay.
And is Kumustapo the correct way to pronounce it? Or at least close enough?
I think you got to put some anger into it, like, Kumustapo! Because they always sound angry.
And what language is it?
I reckon it's going to be some sort of dialect of the Philippines.
Because it doesn't seem Spanish, which is what I would have picked for the Philippines.
No, it's one of their other dialects. I think they're going to have 4 or 5 dialects, I think.
Dialects would be one language. This sounds like it's a completely different language. Oh, Tagalog, got it, yep. I should have known that.
I am at 67%. No, it doesn't work like that, King. BMW is German. But I don't know what part of Toyota is German.
I mean, that's like saying that a Eagle is a Chevy just because it uses some Chevy parts. Eagle, for those who don't know, is an American auto manufacturer that no longer exists, and they were like a weird manufacturer that just used parts from leftover parts from every other brand. They would call up Ford or GM or whoever and say, what do you got in your warehouse that you're never going to use because you stopped making that car? And that's what they would put in their cars. So there was no consistency between the Eagles from year to year. One year you might have a Ford distributor, the next year you might have a GM distributor. Assuming it would work in whatever engine that you were using for that particular year. It was pretty crazy.
How full are you?
47%. So you might get what you need if you follow me down this next row.
Yeah, I'll wait for you to chug along.
Can't see through the trees.
George will give him my listing, like he always does.
Good old Jorge, he takes care of you, doesn't he?
He does.
You are not going to get full from this. You probably have enough room to fit 2 or 3 more rows in, which is unfortunately not the entire field.
Keep going, keep going. Keep it
I'm empty. Alright, it looks like you got one more row.
I'm at 92%.
Yeah, I know. I can see because I was unloading into you. Remember? They changed that for 25.
Oh, right.
There was a mod for 19 and 22 both that let you see that, but FS25 they made it base game. He didn't see you, George. I saw that you already gave him the race info. Sunday Cup, Japanese Clubman Cup, 550. Aston Martin Vantage 1 make, Hypercar Parade, and World Touring Car 800.
Well, not the Vantage. God, no. Question is, can Chris keep that thing on the track?
No. That is the answer.
No, because he kept using me as a brake on Wednesday.
So what we're going to do, because of how far you have to travel, is we're going to get you 100% full. I'm going to finish up here and head back to the next field, which is by the railroad tracks between the store. It's between the railroad tracks and the bridge on the way to our farm from the store.
Right, I'll go now.
And you can just meet me there.
Yeah, sure.
Are you getting tired, or are you going to be good to go a little extra tonight?
No, no, I have to go at normal time, I'm afraid.
Okay.
I am feeling a bit sleepy.
That's fine. That's why I asked. Alright, trade waters, because I want a cold one. Warm water is disgusting. Ugh.
George is my Pepe.
Are you calling him a stinky?
I'm calling him El Dad. If you've ever watched a film called Pain and Gain.
Nope.
No. So what's the other field?
It's the one right between the bridge and the railroad tracks on the way from the store to the farm. I don't know the field number. It's field 8.
Okay. So it's up where I'm going to be anyway.
Yes. That's why I was saying just stay there and meet me there. Hello,
No.
FH King in my chat.
He put no comment.
Are you already there?
No, I've got to go a long way. I've got to go a long way. I've got to go virtually all the way up to our... What you call it? Well, you can't be full already.
No, I'm not going to get full. I was just asking if you were already there to determine whether you were going to beat me to the other field or not.
No. I've got to go all the way back to ours in order to get to this grain mill.
Okay. I don't know where you're going.
If you look on the map, you'll see where I'm going.
Yeah, but I'm trying to drive. I'm about to make a corner from row to row. Can't be looking at the map.
I'm at our place. And then I gotta go back down again.
Holy cow, you're going way up there?
Yeah.
Whew.
It's any way I could go.
No, you could go the other direction, but it's just as long.
Exactly. Now I'm lost.
Keep going straight.
Ah, yes. I've gone the back end. Yeah, I can see it from here.
I don't know why you switched either, King, but probably because I'm cooler than Richard. Now see, you just got to have them both open. You mute one of them, and that way you don't get double the audio, and just watch both.
Or just mute us both.
That doesn't work very well if he wants to hear what we're saying. But he said I'm probably right. About being better than you. I wouldn't actually say that.
Probably is. He's been at it longer than me. I'm only a...
You're a neophyte.
And you're an ankle biter.
If you say so. I have some ankle biters. I don't know where the hell the big twins went. I just noticed they were missing, and we can only see part of Moose because of where he's laying on the bed. But he's by himself.
Well, if you see one of the dog stomachs moving, you know where it is.
I said the big twins. I don't think Sir Moose can eat the other two big dogs.
Oh, not the two. Well, the last thing I heard was you rambling on about the Yorkies missing.
No, I didn't say anything about them being missing. I said the big twins were missing, not the little twins.
Oh,
okay. Just sell on the extra. We need the money. George says he won't be on at all this week. Well, that's not very nice. Well, there's Miss Reese. Uh-oh. And there's a baby twin. That's a sugar. That means that Lady Metal opened the door and they escaped. Hi, sugars. You're so cute. So tiny.
I know that you've got food.
I don't have any food.
Or tidbits.
I don't have anything for them.
I am waiting at number 8.
Well, I am on my way. Come to me. Come to me. Turn around behind me, and get up to me under my pipe, and take this so that you can go straight back to unload it again.
Where are you?
Coming up the road towards you. I'm going to be passing the store in a minute.
Okay, so I'll wait for you to get to number 8.
Say what?
I'll wait for you to get to number 8 because I'm on the road at number 8. Just by the beach.
I was telling you to come to me so that you could unload on the go and head up to start unloading before I ever got to number 8. But whatever.
I take it George is going to be doing some
work.
He's probably had his time changed or something.
Lady M in the house. Everybody on your best behavior.
Hi April. Hope you're doing well. Miss you loads.
Your little stinker was up here being a cutie. Ooh. Almost hit the bridge rail. That was close. Well, she must be off to take all the pooches out now. It's all you. That's all of it. Where the hell are you going?
Just sell it.
Across the fields?
Yeah, I'm doing some rally crossing. It's the shortest route.
Tractor rally racing, huh?
Yeah, tractor rally racing. Wednesday till past. Oh, poor Chris is all going to be on his lonesome over the weekend. Over the week, because I'm
Oh,
working
she's
3
waiting for
nights.
Bear to come in and stop being a shithead. Because he's been real naughty the past couple days and refusing to come in from the outsides.
Maybe there's something out there.
There is stuff for him to chew on, like sticks. Because he's a shit like that. We should actually do that. Do some tractor rally racing. That would be a good episode of something.
Well, there was that tractor. What do you call it? That Alien Jim did. That course, remember it? For FS25.
You mean the rock crawling one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about actual, like, rally car style. You know where we could do that, don't you? On the Frankenmuth map. It's got that dirt track out in the woods.
Oh, yes. How about that one that actually had the racetrack all the way around it?
Ooh. I don't think that's on FS25, though.
But you remember it, don't you?
I do.
And then you had the ability then to actually there was an add-on that you could actually have ramps.
Yeah. I do.
Well, folks, I'm going to call it a night here. I've got a splitting headache. My head is absolutely pounding. I've got a cold and I'm very tired. So I will say to everyone on my channel, thank you all for watching.
Hold on before you go, friend. Lady M says hi.
And hi to April as well.
And from both of us, we hope you feel better.
You know what it's like. Feel like get warmed up.
Yep. Have a good night, my friend.
I will do. And everyone out there, thank you for watching. Take care. Good night.
And on that note, I will also call it a night. I would like to thank you all for watching as well, and we will see you on the next one.